Hello guys, welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. We gotta talk about something, and it's gonna be a serious topic. And I don't like serious topics, but I feel like it's important. So, the update came out a few days ago, and just with any other update so far, we've got a lot of bugs fixed from previous updates, but it feels like the game introduced even more bugs than it fixed. And I've been seeing a lot, like there's a lot of comments, people super happy with the update and enjoying it, but there's also decent amount of comments of people just getting stuck day one in certain quests, having issues with progression, and especially, like this is a big one, there was a glitch where people on PlayStation platform, when buying moonstones, they just wouldn't get them. Like, imagine update drops, you see beautiful Star Path, beautiful premium shop items, you drop $20, $50 on moonstones, and you just don't get them. And I've seen this reported everywhere. It was everywhere. So the developers definitely noticed it, and they did fix it pretty quickly. It took them less than a day to fix the issue. So this is what they posted. We're happy to share that the Moonstone issues affecting some PlayStation 5 players has been fixed. Please be sure to reboot your game. If it's currently open, the purchased Moonstones may then be claimed via in-game mail as intended. Okay, so they fixed it. That's good. Crisis averted. But there is so many more issues. Another big issue that I see everywhere is people who claim the partner statue and armor, they just did not get them. Like, they claimed it, it says that, like, it's claimed, but they cannot find them in the inventory. And originally when I saw maybe one or two comments about this, I was like, maybe you're just not looking at the right category or something. But it seems like there is hundreds, if not thousands, of people having the same issue, so there must be something going on. There's also a lot of glitches when you go into the Scrooge store. Some items just do not allow you to purchase them, and you get a purchase error. The funny thing is, we had this issue before. We had this issue with waterfalls at some point, and guess what? The waterfalls now have the same issue, which they fixed already. It's back. You cannot buy those beautiful waterfalls. At least some people can't. Wow, I'm surprised how many people... Like, every third comment, it feels like it's about getting only 5 tokens in Star Path for the rewards. Okay, I'm gonna dispel the rumors and all the confusion about this, hopefully once and for all. There is nothing changed in the Star Path. Like, you still get the same amount of duties. We get 80 duties. That's exactly how many duties we've had in all previous Star Paths. The only difference in this Star Path is that all of the duties are sorted now from lowest to highest. As you can see, we get, like, first 18 duties are gonna give you 5 canisters. Then the next, about up to duty 45, is gonna give you 10 canisters. After that, we're gonna be getting 20 canisters for the last half of the Star Path. And if you add up all of the duties, you get 1060 points together, which is about the same as we get any other Star Path. So we have the same amount of duties, and we have the same total reward. The only difference is that before we had them mixed up, so every page would have 5, 10, 20. Now they're all sorted from small amount to large amount. And if I'm being fair, it makes sense, because the people who get deeper into the Star Path are gonna feel like they're more rewarded. People who just dip their toes into it gonna get less. It makes sense. It feels fair. It feels like it's gonna hopefully motivate you to actually finish the Star Path, because the best rewards are actually coming in the end of it. So I don't think it's an issue. I think a lot of people who complain about it, they just didn't realize that rewards do go up. You're not going to keep getting 5 canisters for every single task until the end of the Star Path. It's just for the first 18 duties. Then it's going to go up to 10, and then it's going to go up to 20. So don't worry It's not more grindy. It's not less fair. You're not getting less stuff. It's exactly the same as it's always been. It's only, like, the only difference is the tasks are now sorted by the reward amount. That's it. You didn't disclose that before people purchased the star path. Way to be scammy again. Okay, this is... How is this scammy? Literally nothing changed. They didn't disclose that nothing changed. They're supposed to... I'm sorry, I just don't get it. Okay, I love this comment by Jennifer. Thank you for fixing this and letting us know. Some of us understand the technology never cooperates, but others think it's personal. I like it. I like it. Nice and positive comment. And yeah, things are gonna go wrong, especially when you're developing such a massive game. As long as, like, it's not about not making mistakes and not creating bugs. It's all about how fast they fix it and how reactive they are to any problems that arise. And I feel like they've been doing a decent job with fixing bugs. I do wish they were introducing less bugs every update. I wish they had been more transparent with the change in Dream Snap rewards. The new system punishes players who take breaks from playing. It's also confusing. We only have 7 days to claim our moonstones via the new rewarding tab. What if we are out of town and unable to log on? Wait, what? Okay, let's take a look at the inbox again. Rewards and offers. Events. Claimed. So where does it say that we only have a week? Okay, rewarding. This challenge is currently being processed. You can expect your reward sometime during the review period. Check the current state of your submission below. Reward period ends in 4 days. Is that what people are saying? The way I see it is that, like, all the rewards are being generated and distributed within a week after the challenge ends. But once it's in your inbox, I think you can claim it anytime. I haven't seen anywhere to say that the moonstones that you receive from your Dream Snap challenge expires in a week. That would be very weird for them to do that, because that makes absolutely no sense. So the way I see it, I don't think that's how it works. I think it literally means that you can track your status here, and it just shows that all of the rewards should be distributed within this period. If they're not, then there might be some issue. I do agree. That's the weird... It's really weird the way they phrased it. Like, why do we need to know when does the reward period ends? Like, as long as, especially if we already got rewarded. I don't know. That's a strange wording, but I don't think it's as bad as some people think it is. What do you guys think? I've seen a lot of people having issues with Monsters Inc. quests. A lot of people, when they collect all of the garbage and slime, it does not let them progress. Some people cannot cook things. Some people cannot use the doors. There's like a lot of glitches that sounds like something that we already dealt with before. So I'm surprised. It's like, it's so heartbreaking seeing, like, as soon as update drops, there is so many people who say, okay, great, the bug that I was experiencing got finally fixed. But also there are some people saying that now there's new game-breaking bugs that don't let them to progress. Now, what was the reason for this video? I've been working on Dreamer's Portal lately, and I can tell you one thing, development is hard. And sometimes you spend hours and hours testing every single thing, and then once you deploy it to real world, everything breaks, and some things that you just couldn't account for come up, and you gotta fix new bugs that you never even could imagine existed. And this is for the website that I've just released to a couple hundred people just to do a test run. It's, by the way, it's going to be coming out very soon. Keep your eyes open. It so far has been getting great feedback, but there has been bugs, absolutely game-breaking bugs that I had to fix, which I could not test myself, no matter how much I tried. It's just something that happens because, and can you imagine with Disney Dreamlight Valley, this game is available at so many platforms. So many, literally every platform. And every single update needs to be tested on every single platform. And then there's multiple versions of devices on every platform. There is multiple, like, there is millions of different combinations of PCs that people can have. And then there are always, like, some bugs only appear in very specific conditions. For example, if you have a specific different app installed or specific setting enabled, or maybe, I don't know, you have something running on the background that uses up something that the game needs and it kind of collides. Like, the point is, there is so many combinations, so many things to account for, that I'm not surprised that certain bugs do slip through testing process. But, and here comes big but, I do think they can do better handling those bugs and fixing them. I feel like we need more patches in between the updates. Right now, it seems like they leave most of the bugs. They would only release a patch if the bug is, like, literally absolutely game-breaking for the most people. And I'm sure when you read Reddit, like, just put the word bug in it, you're gonna find hundreds of topics created about various bugs in the update. But the thing is, the percentage of people experiencing these bugs is extremely small. It's probably less than 1%. It seems like there is a lot of bugs, because if somebody doesn't have any problems, they're probably not gonna make a post. But if you do have a bug, you probably are gonna make a post. So that's why it creates an illusion that the game is completely broken in this update. And for some people it is. And I'm not saying it's good, and I'm not saying it's right. It's just, and I do agree, they do need to do better job at fixing these bugs. Like, for example, there's been an absolutely game-breaking bug in Eternity Isle where people could not get their hourglass because a large rock would spawn in front of it, and you do not have an ability to upgrade your pickaxe because you need hourglass for that. So it's like, people could not do anything. They could not do any story quests on Eternity Isle. They could not progress. They could not do time bending for almost 3 months. And that is, like, to be honest, probably very few people had this issue. Like, I would be surprised if there is more than 10 people who encountered that bug. Imagine 10 people out of 1 million players, let's say. I don't know how many actual players is in Disney Dreamlight Valley. But those 10 people had to wait for 3 months to even be able to play Eternity Isle update, which they paid money for. That is kind of bad. And the thing is, it was an easy fix. And a lot of other bugs, with quests that, once again, super rare and probably very few people have them. They could just compile a bunch of these small bugs, fix them real quick, and then make a patch after a week or two after the update. Like, especially quest bugs that not allowing player to progress to the next stage. Like, I feel like they should be doing more patches so people don't have to wait months to even be able to continue playing the game. Like, I'm glad they're fixing a lot of old bugs. Like, I've seen a lot of people being super happy that certain bugs that stop them from progressing in the game are finally fixed. But I also feel like they had to wait for it for way too long. These bugs were on their Trello board for months, which means they were aware of them. They just, for some reason, decided not to fix them until the next big update. And there is probably a lot of logistical issues that I'm not aware of. For example, maybe it's not as simple to push out a patch. Maybe it needs to, like, complete lots of verifications. I don't know. I don't know what the reasons are. It just breaks my heart every time I see people saying they're stuck and they cannot do anything. And then you realize they're probably gonna have to wait until the next big update, which is gonna be in 2 months, to even be able to continue playing the game. And that's just heartbreaking. So, what was the point of this video again? I guess to talk about this, to talk about all the bugs and issues the game has. One thing that is not an issue in this update, though, is the star path. And I've seen so many people talk about it that I just wanted to... That was my original intent for this video, to just let people know that Star Path did not change. It's still the same. If you complete the whole thing, it's literally going to be exactly the same experience as any other Star Path. But there are actual issues in this update. There are problems and bugs that stop a lot of people from enjoying the game. And I hope that we're going to see more patches in the future between the updates to make sure that as many people as possible get their fixes as soon as possible. That would be pretty great. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Did you experience any game-breaking bugs in the update? Let me know in the comments. Are you stuck in any quests? Anything that spawned or didn't spawn that's supposed to be spawned that stops you from progressing? Maybe there is already a fix. Post your problem in the comments, and if you guys have encountered the same problem and managed to find a fix, please share it with the people who are having that problem, and hopefully we can help each other to get through some tough issues until we get some fixes from developers. And in the end, I just want to say thank you to Disney Dreamlight Valley devs and their social team for actually listening to the community and making awesome updates. And we just hope to see less bugs. That would be pretty great. Thank you so much. Goodbye.